Fate, a noun. The development of events outside a person's control, regarded as predetermined by a supernatural power. I blame fate. Fate turned me and shrunk me down to the state and person I have become. It was the driving force that 2 years ago diagnosed my mom with lung cancer, and that 6 months ago took my mom away from me. You may think from this all that my mom was an avid smoker. You may think that our house was filled with fumes of smoke, but that was not the case. Smoking was merely a habit the majority of the world are pressured into trying out during their early teenage years. It was a small, stupid habit that turned my eyes into dark green pebbles the night I became an orphan, the night that I lost my mom. It was as though my soul was pulled out of me, and after all the pain of trying to keep it in, not a shred of humanity was left in me. School, education, friends, the future, a list of things that no longer mean anything to me. Things my mom made very important. Things that will no longer be made that important. I often don't sleep at night questioning why. Why did this all happen to me? Why her? How come my mom died from smoking a few cigarettes a day? Something that a million people do all the time. Why did I not, up till this date, get sick or die from all the cigarettes, pills, and drugs that I take every day? Why her? Why not me?
صباح وفرح. Okay, shall I make you something for breakfast?
No.
Farah, what is this? Farah, we need to talk. Farah, what is this? What is this? You didn't only lose her, we both lost her. This is not acceptable. What you're doing is wrong. I'm here for you.
As John Steinbeck once said, "It is much darker when a light goes out than it would have been if it had never shone." My mom was that light that I took for granted. Fate's plan was truly a shock to me. It was as though someone just switched off the only source of light in my life and left me alone, blind in the darkness with nowhere to go and no voice to scream. However, I realize now that I am my mother's legacy. I am a piece of my mother that fate didn't take the day it came and took her. I am aware that my life and my soul will never be as bright as they once were when she was here with me. However, her name, her role, and her light will be something I will forever keep close to my heart. I realize now that the path I've chosen for myself would not be the path my mother would have wanted me to walk on, and I've come to the conclusion that I am no longer questioning fate's decision on why it has chosen to take her. I have come to the conclusion that fate has a plan for us all, whether we like it or not. I would like to live up to my mom's expectations, walk in her shoes, and attempt to be half the woman she was. That night, I chose to believe that my mom passed a piece of her not only to myself, but to her sister May. And that day, I came to realize that this act was all something that would have disappointed her. I saw the piece of her that she left for Auntie May to take, the piece that I will always have. My entire life can be narrowed down to one simple question. Why? Her.